Yo, what's good? Vibe Vault fam. Today, we're diving deep into the electrifying world of Allen Iverson, one of the most iconic figures in NBA history. At 6 feet tall and weighing just 170 pounds, AI broke all the molds as the shortest and lightest MVP in league history. But his impact went way beyond the stats. He was a cultural phenomenon who changed the game both on and off the court. From his wild hairstyles to his fearless play, AI was the answer not just for the Philadelphia 76ers, but for a generation of basketball fans. So buckle up as we explore the heart-pounding journey of Iverson's rise to basketball immortality, the struggles he faced, and the unforgettable moments that defined his legacy. Let's rewind the clock to the early 90s. The Philadelphia 76ers were in a downward spiral after the trade of their superstar Charles Barkley to the Phoenix Suns in 1992. Fast forward to the 1996 season, the Sixers were abysmal, winning just 18 games, a stark reminder of their fall from grace. But just when it seemed like all hope was lost, fortune smiled upon them. The Sixers snagged the #1 overall pick in the 1996 draft, which was nothing short of a miracle. This draft was legendary, featuring future Hall of Famers and All-Stars. But the choice was crystal clear for Philly. They were all in on Allen Iverson. Despite concerns about his character and his size, there was no doubt about his game. From day one, Iverson lit up the court, showcasing speed and agility that left defenders in the dust. Even as a rookie, weighing only 155 pounds, he was a force to be reckoned with. Iverson quickly became a nightmare for opposing defenses, able to shift gears and leave defenders scrambling. His rookie debut, a jaw-dropping 30 points, marking him as a player to watch. But that was just the beginning. In his rookie season, Iverson not only scored 23.5 points per game, 6th best in the league, but he also led all rookies in assists with an impressive 7.5 per game. And let's not forget his unforgettable moment against his idol, Michael Jordan. Picture this: a young AI with the world watching drops 37 points on MJ, outshining him in a game that would be etched in history. Yet, despite his individual brilliance, the Sixers were still struggling. They were stuck at the bottom of the league standings, and after another disappointing season, they decided it was time for a change. Enter Larry Brown, a coach known for his discipline and structure, which would clash head-on with Iverson's free-spirited style. This dynamic created a firestorm that would shape both their careers. When Brown took over, he found himself dealing with a young superstar who didn't show up for practices, often arriving late or missing sessions altogether. Iverson's rebellious streak was legendary. He was known for his hot-headedness and reluctance to buy into a structured system. This clash was intense, and it didn't take long for both sides to feel the heat. Brown, who believed in punctuality and hard work, found himself at odds with Iverson's laid-back attitude. Iverson's reluctance to embrace the coach's philosophy often led to explosive confrontations. During one notorious press conference, when asked about practice, AI famously replied, "We're talking about practice?" This moment became emblematic of his mindset. He was all about the game, not the grind. Despite their tumultuous relationship, there was no denying that Iverson was growing as a player. He led the league in turnovers during his rookie year, but by his sophomore season, he was cutting that number down and improving his shooting percentage. However, the Sixers still struggled to make the playoffs, leaving Iverson frustrated. As the 1999 season rolled in, something had to give. Iverson realized that he couldn't keep playing his way and expected to win. After a near trade that almost sent him packing to Detroit, AI woke up. He knew he had to change. The wake-up call came when he understood that his behavior could cost him his spot on the team. After that realization, he had a heart-to-heart with Brown and committed to becoming a better player and teammate. Training camp saw a new Iverson, on time, focused, and determined. He put in the work to bulk up, gaining those crucial pounds to reach a fighting weight of 172. The change in Iverson's attitude paid off instantly. The Sixers stormed out of the gate with a 10-game winning streak. AI was now dishing the rock, engaging with his teammates, and even celebrating with Brown after games. Fast forward to the 2000-2001 season. This was the year that AI exploded. Averaging a staggering 31 points per game, he led the league in scoring and was crowned MVP. Not only that, he had a killer supporting cast, including the defensive powerhouse Dikembe Mutombo, who was also awarded Defensive Player of the Year. The Sixers captured the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, and the city of Philadelphia was buzzing with excitement. In the playoffs, Iverson carried the team on his back, leading them past the Pacers in the first round and facing off against Vince Carter and the Toronto Raptors in a series that would become legendary. Each game was a showcase of raw talent and competitiveness. Both Iverson and Carter exchanged blows, scoring over 50 points in multiple games. It was a duel for the ages that had fans on the edge of their seats. With the Raptors dispatched, the Sixers found themselves in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Milwaukee Bucks. This series was a roller coaster of emotions. AI suffered a hip injury that had him sidelined, but he fought through the pain to return for Game 4, showcasing his grit. Despite shooting poorly, Iverson made critical plays that helped the team edge out a narrow victory. When the dust settled, the Sixers had made it to the NBA Finals for the first time in 18 years, with AI stepping up in a major way. Now, the moment of truth had arrived. The NBA Finals against the powerhouse Los Angeles Lakers, led by the unstoppable Shaquille O'Neal and the talented Kobe Bryant. Everyone thought the series would be a cakewalk for the Lakers, who had dominated the playoffs without losing a single game. But AI had other plans. In Game 1, Iverson set the tone, scoring 30 points in the first half, stunning the Staples Center crowd. With a killer crossover that left Tyronn Lue on the ground, AI not only secured the victory, but created one of the most iconic moments in basketball history. His step-over of Lue after making the shot became legendary, symbolizing his defiance against all odds. Iverson finished that game with a staggering 48 points, almost single-handedly leading the Sixers to victory against a team that seemed invincible. It was a moment that solidified his status as an all-time great and a people's champion. Though the Sixers would lose the next 4 games, Iverson's performance in the finals was etched in the annals of basketball history. His tenacity and skill shone through, making him a beloved figure not just in Philadelphia but worldwide. Despite the loss, he became a symbol of resilience, proving that size doesn't dictate talent. The 2001 Sixers, with their average of 94.7 points per game, were one of the worst offensive teams to ever reach the finals, but they had a warrior leading them. Allen Iverson may have had his flaws, his practice habits and efficiency may have drawn criticism, but when it came to game time, he was a player willing to leave it all on the court. Injuries plagued him throughout his career, but he played through the pain, earning the respect of fans and players alike. His impact transcended basketball. He influenced culture, fashion, and the way players approach the game. From tattoos to street fashion, AI paved the way for future generations of athletes to express themselves authentically. So there you have it, folks. The journey of Allen Iverson, a player who defied the odds, broke barriers, and changed the game forever. Whether you love him or not, there's no denying his impact on basketball and culture as a whole. AI remains a testament to the idea that greatness can come in any size and shape. Thanks for tuning in to Vibe Vault. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of Allen Iverson, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more electrifying content where we explore the legends of sports and beyond. Catch you in the next one.